Oh, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Back with another video, another vlog. I want to introduce y'all to my latest business venture. Well, I already had this business going. I do t-shirt printing, graphic design, t-shirt printing, that kind of thing. But I do screen printing. I also do heat transfer vinyl, which is the archaic way to do it, old way to do things. Screen printing, of course, I say that I do sublimation as well. But now my newest addition is DTF, because the textile garment printing industry has moved in this direction. It's DTF, so I went ahead and invested in me a DTF printer. As you can see, I got the Lancelot. I think it's M1630. It's a pretty good printer. Now they're not paying me for this review. I'm telling you that right now. This is no sponsored content or anything like that. But hey, if y'all want to, page, I'm trying to get my page to grow. I'll definitely Lancelot. Holla at me. Nevertheless, really good company. I know it's a lot of other printers out there that people have tried out and it just wasn't working out. Whether it was no customer support, breaking down fast, printer not working, clogs, just all kind of just basically you just wasted your money. You know, this is a mid-level printer. It's not per se like the X Tool or the Uninets or anything like that, or the Prestige. It's not on that type of level. It's definitely a perfect printer to print at home. I feel like the customer support is the best thing smoking for this printer. Customer support. If you don't know anything about DTF, they'll help you out. But you also can watch YouTube videos like you're watching this video right here. But customer support, it's a little learning curve to it. I'm familiar because I had a DTG printer years ago when this phenomenon first came out, but I had a lot of trouble with it and had to end up getting rid of it. So I was already familiar with like software, the key dongles, and all that type of deal. But right here, this is the Lancelot. I'm doing a print order right now. This is a bulk print order. Let me try to fix the camera so you can see it. Get y'all in there a little bit more. There we go. So what I do is basically I let it, print out whatever the order is, and I don't have the full setup. There's a few different setups you can get with this. You can get the printer, the heater, which is behind me, and a shaker that comes with it as well. I decided not to get the shaker after doing my own due diligence and my own homework. People that had the shaker, they said they wish they didn't start off with the shaker at first, and just once the business grew, got it, because it was kind of like a hassle. So right now I'm feeling like I probably should have got the shaker. So it's just really based on what you want to do. But as you can see, I'm printing out 3 prints right here. I do 3 at a time. I learned that this works for me. So basically, once this gets done, I'm gonna show you. I take mine over to, I cut them down, slice them down, and I take it over to the heat press over there, and I just give it like a little dry, because what I've learned that within your house with humidity and moisture and that type of thing, if you put the powder coating on it and then you dry it, you get like these little blotchy spots on it, and it just doesn't work. So I found that this works. So it's basically like we got a print pre-dry, and then I'm gonna take you over here behind me where the powder substance gets applied, and then we put it inside the dryer for it to go to press. So I'm just about done with this print run. I said I'm gonna come on here and make me a YouTube video about it. When you vlogging or when you working and stuff like that, you like shit, you forget the vlog sometimes. So I said I'm gonna go ahead and launch me a DTF vlog, just put my 2 cents in and let people know that this is a pretty good printer. I like it. I've had it for like 2 months now, and I've had no problems out of it, no issues. Any type of issues that I did have, which was just technical stuff when I first got it, I contact customer support through WhatsApp, and they help me. If it's something that they can do, they'll take control of your laptop. Let me put the camera over here. This is the laptop. Oh, sorry. This is the laptop that comes with it right here. It has all the software. These are basically all the prints that I've done so far. Like I said, I've been rolling with it, so it's been pretty decent. Business picked up on it. My screen printing business, once that slows down, you got to switch over and you got to market, to the one-off customer, or the people who only want 10 shirts, 5 shirts, and I also sell these prints as well. So basically, this is what I'm printing right here. Got it set up on there, but it comes with all the software. Everything is basically on this laptop once you purchase this printer. It's perfect. It came with 2 packs of 2 cases of ink. Now I'm still sitting on ink, 1 roll of 13 by however long the sheet is behind it. Let me see. Came with, that's some of the ink that I'm using. It came with this nice size roll, which I haven't put no print in it yet, but yeah, came with that. Of course, we're still printing. Then I got a dryer. Came with the Lancelot dryer. I bought this from off of Amazon. It just keeps it once you when you're cooking stuff in the oven, so it can ventilate out of here pretty good for the chemicals and stuff won't be spreading. And then of course this is where I powder coat mine at. I keep it all sealed in there, and I just use this old mixer and put the powder in there so I can shake it on there. You'll see that again once we get to it. And this is the powder that came with it. They said it came with 2 packs of powder, but I ended up only getting 1, so just about done with that. So I'm gonna have to re-up on that. But this particular powder is only for cold peel. The setup that they send you is straight up cold peel, no warm peel, just straight cold peel. So the next powder that I'm gonna get hot or cold peel. So it just basically gives me the option. So I've already got some in my cart that I'm gonna get. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as that goes. Again, back over here to the printer. I'm just about done with this prints, and I'll be right back. So then we have these over here. These are all the ones I've done so far. You know, I just every day I print something just to keep it going and keep the ink flowing. You know, I stir up the white ink before I cut it on every day, and then I turn it on and I do 2 cleanings on it, and I'm good to go. I can turn mine off. I don't keep it on running 24/7. I've seen reviews or views where people keep theirs on 24/7. I don't do that. So these are some of the prints right here. These are the ones that are going in the back of the shirt, as you will see once I get them all sliced up. And then this is what's going on the front. That's what's printing right there. So these are some baby shower shirts that I'm doing right now. But yeah, and these are just prints. I'm getting ready to drop these. This is for some high school reunion shirts right here. And this is pretty good. It was an all-state basketball team twice. So yeah, I'm just working on them, trying to work the kinks out on the colors, making sure I hone in on the colors. And these are just prints I just do every day. Just different prints for different customers I've done. So overall, definitely a good printer. Definitely a good printer. Highly recommended in my opinion. Once you get past the learning curve and figuring out how things work, I would say yeah, pull the trigger on it, man. It's around what, three or 4 grand for the basic setup that I got. I think it was 3 grand. I got it. Don't mark me on it. Just go to Lancelot.com, or you can order up Amazon. I ordered mine directly through their website. It came in like 2 or 3 days, and when they contacted me through WhatsApp and stayed in communication, like I said, customer service is great. It's just coming from, as you can see, my setup. This is just a regular person. I'm not being paid for no type of promo. But like I said, I love the printer. I like it. It's been making me money. Pretty much they made my money back on it already. So within 2 months, but got to keep going, man. That's, you know, it depends on your marketing and shit after that. So how you market to the customer. Again, I got my website set up so where I sell sheets as well, so you don't have to actually buy the shirts from me. If you got your own heat press, you can buy the sheets right through me. I got it set up with the different sizes that I offer, and yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So if you want to get into DTF, man, this is another good side hustle. As y'all know that how this economy is and how things are going now, man, take a risk, man, pull the trigger. If you got some pretty crispy designs that you want to get out, you want to sell yourself, and you want to print them up yourself, go ahead. If not, you want to use your AI or whatever you want to use to get your graphics going, do that. Use Canva. Me personally, I'm a graphic designer, so I use Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator, so I'm pretty good with that. I've been doing artwork for at least over 10 years, so artwork side, I'm pretty good about that, and I like the fact that I can create my own artwork and then just save it and then push it right back over here and print it right out. That's the dope part about it. But again, there's other websites and stuff that you can use to create your artwork, or you can pay somebody like me to create your artwork. And but you can get in this business. It's really not as hard as sometimes you might think. You might be thinking your mind is hard. Just apply yourself, and you can get in this business too. So yeah, that's gonna be it for right now. I'll be back soon. See, now the printer is done, so You can get it, you can set it up in the software to where it'll automatically cut this. But as you can see, I don't want it to automatically cut this, because then it'll fall on the ground and it'll just be worthless. So what I've done is I cut that off of my settings. Again, once you get the printer, you'll learn that. So what I like to do is, let's try to adjust my camera so you can see. What I like to do is, down some more. There we go. There we go. So basically what I like to do is, as you see my first print right here, just grab it kind of down. Make sure you don't touch the ink, because you don't want to do that. You probably can't see that. Let me make sure. Let's see. There we go. Don't want the ink to get it on your hands or anything like, because you'll mess the print up. Now you got to reprint it. So basically I just slice it right there where I know the graphic, the design is not at. And just be kind of careful when you slice it. For purposes of the video, this is how I normally just slice it cleaner. But then once I do that, take this and I'll just take it over here and show you. I have to invest in me a gimbal that follow me around. Once I get my viewers and subscribers up, you know, and then I'll be able to use some of that money off top. Nevertheless, I take it and I put it over here, just to let it get a little dry. Come back over here again, do the same thing. Yeah, like that. And do the same thing. You got these buttons over here that moves it up and down. Move it down a little bit right here. And I'll show you what I do for the last one. So basically, take it up there. I like to take it to the edge. This has like a little heater on it right here as well, which kind of dries it, but doesn't do really well. Again, like I'm telling you, the reason why I do this is because the humidity in your house or wherever you may be. I'm in my basement, so down here is pretty cool. But once you take the powder, once you take it over to the powdering station and you start to powder it and you put it in the heater, sometimes it has blotches on that, and that's because this ink isn't like kind of like pre-dried or whatever. So sometimes it'll mess up the print. I figured this out through trial and error, so I'm just gonna give you all the game on it right now, so that way you will know. Dealing with wherever you put the printer at in your house. But like I said, I'm in a cool area, so this is kind of like a perfect. This is pretty much ideal for me. If it was like in the upstairs room or something like that, I'd probably have to have a humidifier and that type of thing. But right now, I'm good. So, nevertheless, slice this one up as well. Neat as you can do it. Again, take this one over to this heat press. Come on back over here, and then what I do is now is I bring it back. As you can see, I push this button back right here, and this is a cutter right here. That's where the slicer that face. So the last one I just used the slicer. Make sure I don't get the slicer. Make sure I don't bring the film too far back to where it won't slice it correctly. So I don't think that's probably about it. I'm gonna move up a little bit just to be sure. To try to save as much film as you possibly can. Like that's the goal every time. The less film wasted, the less money you're losing, you know. And hit that bad boy like this button right here, and it's gonna slice it up. Like I said, this is a dope printer. I like it. I did a lot of research on these printers, and this is what I came into, and I just decided just to get this one. It was just perfect for me. So basically, I'm gonna take this one over there and remove these two. I'm gonna remove those two that are under here, and I'm gonna take them behind me to get powdered up. That bad boy dry a little bit. A few things that you should probably invest in is a mask and some gloves. It's just some personal protection equipment that you should possibly use when you over here dealing with these chemicals, because these are chemicals that you're using in your household, and you want to protect yourself. They said that this type of stuff can cause cancer, so that's one of the cons to doing DTF. But you just want to protect yourself. Because I got like a filter on this one, so just put your PPP on, try to protect yourself. I also have me my gloves. Just buy you some gloves and might as well stack up on them. And it's just to protect myself from the chemicals. I also have one of these. I think I told you about that already. That helps with the ventilation as well. As you can see how the powder's everywhere. I try to keep it as clean as I can, but it can get pretty messy, so you just gotta try to keep it as clean as you can. So basically, I just take use this right here. This is just a whole shaker that I have from the bar or whatever, and I just feel like I'll use anyway. And I make drinks. When I drink it straight with a little splash every now and again. So take this right here. This is it. Let me make sure it's in the range. There we go. This right here. Powder it up. It'll just be pretty you don't have to overly powder, but you definitely want to get it on this where you can mix it on. See, this is the part where if you didn't get the shaker, you would have to do it yourself. With the shaker, it comes with it, but the thing about the shaker, you waste a lot of film, especially if you're only doing one shirt, two shirts. You're wasting a lot of film. And if you look it up and you see exactly how long it is from print to dry to shaker, you're wasting a lot of film. So that's why I didn't get one up the top, but I'll get one eventually. But see, that's pretty much on there. Just dump it off. As you can see, that powder kind of like goes over. That's why you have your protective equipment on to protect your breathing and dealing with these chemicals. And then basically, I put it inside the dryer right here. I got mine set for 150 degrees Celsius. You got to learn to play with it. Most people set it at 145. I put mine at 150. A little extra 5 degrees won't hurt nothing at 195 seconds. Put it in there, close it up, and then you press this button and let it dry. And then I turn this back on. I turn it off so that way you can hear me. And that's for the fumes. So it's basically a fume extractor. That's what it's called, fume extractor. I got that off of Amazon. I think that costs maybe 79 to 80 bucks. I'll link that down below too. I did link that in the description so you can purchase you one of those as well, because you would definitely use it. As you can see, let me turn it off so you can see how the fumes, once it starts to smoke, those fumes, you see them coming out. See all those fumes coming out of there? But when you turn this on, you get some right out of here. Boom. Turn that bad boy on. And you don't got to place it directly over it. I learned that as well, because it'll mess, in my opinion, it messes with the print as well. So, and it comes with like 4 or 5 filters too. I haven't had to switch the filters out yet, but that's it. Let it go through it, what it goes through it, and that's it. And then basically what I'll do is I'll come over here, get the next one ready to go, powder it up. And just get you a rotation. You got a print run, you just get you a nice little rotation and knock it out, man. Get your coins, get your hustle on, because right now, times is hard, man. You gotta keep hustling, you gotta keep on going. You gotta stay in motion. That one's ready to go as soon as that one gets done drying. We'll go over here and grab this other one right here. I got this one ready too. Powder this one up, and then all 3 of these will be done. I got 2 more prints that I gotta do, and I'll be ready to go ahead and start printing the shirts. like to just make sure every part gets polished up good so that way you don't have any mishaps. As you can see, it's a pretty, it moves at a decent speed. It's not the fastest, but it's not the slowest, but it takes a little while. That was ready to go as well. Boom. Put the cap back on. Get that down in there. Hold that back up. To the next time. Alright, it's done now. So hit the button, turn it off. And once you pull it out, you'll see that it has like this jelly feel to it. It's nice and hot. If you want to get some heat gloves, use that, but I'm used to it. So, but you see how it has that jelly look, has like a jelly feel to it, a jelly look and jelly feel to it. That's how you know it's cooked to the proper temperature. This bad boy is ready to go. Press on the shirt, any color shirt, DTF sheets. Again, I sell these. Go back over here, grab the next one. Just like put that in there. Just keep it going. Timer. Again, I sell these sheets as well. If you have any custom artwork that you have and you want to get some printed and get them shipped to you, hit up aptgprints.com. That's aptgprints.com. Of course, the link will be at the bottom in the description. Again, I'm going to put that in the description. I also put a link to the actual Lancelot printer as well. I don't want to be a gatekeeper and just say, oh, hey, everybody shouldn't have a print, because ultimately, man, we all need to try to make some money. It's enough room for everybody to make money doing this. So why not share the good resources and not the ones where people are just promoting things just to be promoting them? And it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're wasting your money on it and shit like that. So yeah, you take this off. I'm pretty much done with this one right now. Dispose of your gloves the correct way if you know anything about PPE. Take the mask off. Put the mask back over here. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the next one started up. Alright, so with this last print that I got, what I have to do for this particular order was a total of I think 15 shirts. But one of them is a toddler size shirt, so you have to make sure that it's sized right. I can't let it be 11 by 17, so that'll be too big for the shirt. So what I'm doing is what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this out of here because I don't need that anymore, and leave that one. So I need one more in this size, and then I need one to fit that. So I took a measuring tape, of course, and I measured the shirt, so I figured 8 inches is perfect for this. So I'm going to go down here in the software and change it to 8 inches, and it'll make it proportionate once you make the width 8 inches. So now it's 8 by 12. That's what it's saying, but it's not actually 8 by 12. It's more like 8 by, I want to say 8. But for whatever reason, the software when I created, I made 11 by 17, so it's telling me that. But as long as you make it as long as you make it 8 inches wide, you'll be good. And I like to center it, like that. Always you can hit the W over here and show you how it's going to look that way. Make sure it's separated so it's not overlapping the other print. And then hit that rip button, which basically means it's going to flip it and all that good stuff. Hope you can see that. The printer's a little loud. Hopefully you can hear me as well. Oh, that one's done. Print. And it's going to send it to the printer. Again, this particular printer comes with a laptop and a software, which I feel like it's so dope. You don't have to buy another computer if you don't have one, and you don't have to use your personal computer. It has everything built into it. I feel like that's the best, and it also enables them to be able to take over the computer if it's something wrong with it. They did that for me like when I first got it. So like I said, dope printer. So basically sent it to the printer and we're ready to print, and it started up. It's good to go. Now with the blues and the reds and the pinks or whatever, you have to switch the software inside of here to left to print it left to right. Maybe I'll do a video on that someday where I screen record and show you, but you have to basically print it from left to right instead of bi-directional. Bi-directional basically just prints it how it's the standard print, but when you go left to right, it makes it print out full without lines in it. If I did it bi-directional with these particular colors, it will print lines in it and it'll be an ugly print and a messed up print. But I learned that printing left to right, once you switch the settings, prints perfect. It's a little slower this way. It slows it down just maybe by a minute at the max, but for the sake of the customer and for the sake of the quality, you want to switch it up. So that's pretty much it. But right now, we're gonna let this print out again, and then we'll do the rotation again. That's it. I think I'll come back with another video showing y'all how I see. Hold on, let me pause for a minute. It's basically what it's doing. The ink is coming back in. There you go. And it start printing in. It's all continuous. I'm gonna have to clean my printer out pretty soon. As you can see, it's ink starting to be on the side, trying to keep those print heads clean and all this area clean as I possibly can, so it can print longer as it possibly can as well, until I'm able to, you know, upgrade into a 24-inch printer. But this is a 13-inch wide. I think 13 is the widest setting to go. I like it. I like it a lot. So I just want y'all to see how it's, there we go, and then it starts back up, and that's it. So I'm gonna come back with another video showing y'all how I press up the shirts and how they're cold print, so you can see the quality of them. So that's gonna be it for now. Peace.